Welcome to July 2021 safety meeting. This month we're going to be going over personal protective equipment. We're going to go over some introduction, some types, uses, training, summary. So what is personal protective equipment, or PPE? Well, PPE is worn so you can minimize exposure to workplace hazards that cause injury or illnesses. PPE includes hard hats, safety glasses, safety toe boots, earplugs, gloves, etc. So what can be done to ensure proper use of PPE? Maintenance. Make sure that it's clean and it'll stay reliable. Any type of training when it's necessary. What kind is needed, how to properly put it on, how to properly adjust it when it's on, and how to properly take it off. Make sure you know the limits of the equipment. And then make sure you know the useful life of the equipment. Hard hats, shelf life of those are 5 years after the date of issue. And then know the disposal of the equipment. Of course, most of your equipment comes back to us before when you need some reissued, and we dispose of it here. But it's always good to know what kind of disposal practices we go through. And remember, all PATCO employees will always wear hard hat, safety glasses, and safety-toed boots on all job sites. So some types and uses of PPE. Hard hat. Of course, our hard hats being in the electrical field have to be a Class E hard hat. If you notice, they don't have vents in them. We can't have vents in our field because you don't want an arc coming through that vent and hitting you on the top of your head. There's safety glasses. You don't want to lose your eyesight. You don't want things getting in your eyes that could damage your eyesight. Wear your safety glasses. Safety-toed boots. Make sure they are boots, not shoes, so they cover the ankle. And then you don't want any crushed toes. So make sure they've got that composite or that steel toe so your toes don't get crushed. Metatarsal guards are good for if you're carrying something heavy that could fall and hit you on the top of your foot above where the safety toe ends. So those are good there. Earplugs. Don't want to lose your hearing too soon. As we get older, hearing goes, but wear your earplugs so you keep it as long as possible. Gloves. Gloves are good when you're cutting on things, when you're up in dirty, gross, dusty ceilings. High visibility clothing. For high traffic areas, you want to wear your high vis clothing, whether it be your orange shirts or a reflective vest. Fire retardant clothing. Anytime, of course, the oil field guys know this. You have to wear fire retardant clothing out in the oil field. But it's also good to wear if you're doing any type of live work also. Personal fall arrest system. Anytime you get in a lift that's, just in a lift, you want to wear your fall protection. You don't want to fall out and get hurt. Arc flash equipment. Anytime you're working anything live, put your arc flash equipment. You don't want a panel blowing up in your face. Gas monitors. Of course, again, the oil field guys have to wear these constantly. But gas monitors also come in handy in permit required confined spaces. So we have to sniff those confined spaces. Gas monitors can do that. Lodo systems just don't work anything hot. Lock it out and tag it. That way you're not taking any type of risk of getting shocked. Training for PPE. Training on PPE provides employees, all of you, with the knowledge of how and when to use these devices properly. There are 4 ways to get rid of hazards on the job sites. There's administrative, there's engineering, there's training, and there's PPE. PPE is always the last line of defense against hazards. So your administrative ways, or what can we do to not go in that area until the hazard's not there. The engineering is, let's put up guards, let's put up tape, let's put up barriers around the hazard. The training is training you to stay away from that hazard. And then the PPE, if none of those can be accomplished, comes into play. So, our summary: PPE is a means of protection. Proper maintenance is key to ensure sufficient protection. Training is safety and knowledge. PPE is the last line of defense against hazards. And PATCO employees will always wear hard hats, safety glasses, and safety toe boots on job sites. That is the end of our safety meeting. If you have any questions, let me know. You can email me, you can call me. It's the end of the month. Get your fire extinguishers checked off. Sign off on the tag. Make sure the inspection's good on it. If you have not given me your AEGCP forms, send them ASAP. It should have already been done at the first of the month. I didn't get as many this time, it seems like, as I did last quarter. So get them done. Other than that, if you got anything, let me know. And have a good one.